There we go. I actually played this game on mute last night, so I can't verify any of the music. I can't co-sign on any of the sound effects. I just know that this is a game. Difficulty practice, because I'm a good speedrunner. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. For the Jungle Book, we then play Desert Book. Again, Desert Book is not a thing that I know. If that's a meme, I'm missing it. Yeah, man. So, if you're new here, you're probably wondering things like, what? You're probably wondering why. And most of all, you're probably going to think to yourself, this run is not good, how's it a world record? And that's sort of my point. That's what I go for with a lot of this sort of hot garbage, is proving that there are tons of games out there that can be speedrun that I don't think people know about. Did I die? I died. Of course I died. I thought I was at the end of the level there. But yeah, I'm sort of notorious for just bopping games that don't have runs. Which is great because it means that I end up having to moderate the game. Big jump there, big jump there, big jump there. I climb up this time. There's a checkpoint. A little bit more time. There's Bagheera. I think we played Jungle Strike once on 4-Pack Friday. Alright, so you are Mowgli. Familiar little feller from the books. And you're collecting gems. They don't really explain why you're collecting gems, you just kind of do. And on practice mode, you need to get 8 gems to progress all the different levels. Again, always fun to do these speedruns as if they're serious. Take that one, teleport us higher. Alright. I say, I'm pretty sure that Ka is in this level. Ka's the first boss. Which, fortunately, the game is very nice about giving health. And checkpoints for the most part. I really didn't want to do that much climbing, but we're okay now. See, stand under him and spam the double bananas we've been picking up. I say he should be about dead. There are also these Crash Bandicoot masks you can pick up, and when you get those, you essentially are invincible and you can throw bananas. And that's the cool thing about those. You get rocks. There are a few different weapons. I need to turn my music up because these tracks are jumping. Oh, that's unfortunate. There is a gem there. And most of these levels I found, the easiest way to get the gems is to just sort of take the top route. Most of the time. Other times, the game tries to get a little tricky with you. And it wants you to like fall down and pick some of these up down here. Although I didn't see any gems down there. Oh yeah, you can get boomerang bananas to go with your rocks and bunches and different things. Let's see here. I heard a noise, so I'm thinking there might have been some bananas behind where we were there. Or there might have been, we're dead. Oh. Usually a fall is instant death. Find Bagheera. Alright. Also, it appears when you're jumping, you're invincible. Because there were a few moments there where we were just jumping, and it worked out for us. A boy and his bananas. This is the story, the classic tale. They were nice enough to put all of your favorite characters in this game. But as you can tell, I don't quite have the same passion for this that I've developed for Lion King 3. I don't know why I decided that goofy game was so much fun. Oh, I turned this up and now I'm just getting wild animals chirping in my ears. I think there are 2 gems down here. See if I remember this game right. Oh, there was at least one more. Music's pretty good. Alright, at least it saves the one we collected. I'm not remembering this music from Lion King. Or from, well, of course I would remember it from Lion King. This is Jungle Book. Find Baloo. Is Baloo a boss? Thank you, game, for not giving me any problems. The safest way to go through this level, the safest way to go through this game, in fact, is usually to just get up as high as possible and pray that when you fall, something catches you. But I would not say that this game is optimized at this time. Oh, that's right. Catch the fruit. I don't think you have to, though. Yeah, what happens when you die? Yeah. Nice. I'll tell you what, this feels like it's been a lot longer than 8 minutes. I mean, I'm spending time with you guys and I'm streaming, so it feels like fun, but, you know. And Perished would say that he's seen bigger memes than this. And I don't doubt it. I haven't been around the speedrunning world long enough to know the spiciest of memes. But, I do know a pretty horrible game when I run across it. Getting those safety checkpoints. Also worth noting is that this is not a bootleg. This is an actual game. The powers that be signed off on this bad boy and thought that it was worth having other human beings experience. Granted, they were little human beings. I'm assuming a children's game. We gotta find our dude, Bagheera. Fortunately, you can't get jebaited by any of those platforms. They tend to just lead you somewhere good. It's better than Lion King 3. Because Lion King 3 is just a bad game. It's what happens when you don't share. I remember this level took a little while last night because I didn't know you could run through. Because, like, why would you assume that the trees are hollow? But they're super hollow. In some places. And you get the porcupines that poop quills at you. Is this a punish game, though? It doesn't feel like it's a punish game. It just feels misunderstood. Right. Nothing up there. And you get all this fruit. I don't know that the fruit is good for anything other than points. And I don't know what points get you. But apparently they exist. How much more do I need? What more do you want from me, game? If we go, nope. A heart there. Ooh, gem. Alright, maybe we're getting a little bit demanding with the gem quota here if we've found all of these and this is still not satisfactory for you. Oh, come on! So that's gotta be it. Now we need to find the witch doctor. Oh, good! Back to the beginning of the level. That's what I wanted. When I did this the first time, I was near the witch doctor. The witch doctor's a pretty funny concept for a boss. I'll give them that much. Let's see. Is there anything here? Up. There you go. Around, no. Okay. You gotta climb at some point, my dude. Like, I'm not trying to get mad at you, Mowgli. I know you don't know any better, but oh boy. I mean, it's safe to say that this is pretty optimized, I'm thinking. Is that the same stupid one I've been going in for an hour and a half now? Alright, what am I missing here? Because it's clearly something. I did not have this much trouble last night. Because it just so happened that when I found everything, I was like right where I needed to be, sort of at the end. And now, it's like this is the great mystery of the universe. Alright, I think we're making progress. Which? The one that, as bosses go, is really funny. Although we don't seem to be in a place where we're capable of having much fun. Just keep running. I'm pretty sure it's right here. No, that's apparently just more points. Come. You're killing me, Mowgli. Jump across. Run across. Jump across. Boss, thank you, finally. I mean, I think it's safe to say that this game is fairly optimized. Shoot! Alright, well, fortunately, we hit a safe. Although the downside to that is you lose the ammo for your good weapons. There we go. I just sniped him. Finished that level. Put it to rest, because that was miserable. All right. Well, I know where the biggest time save is in the next run. Oh, this is not the level I thought. This is the level of sound effects that completely destroy the purpose of what the music is trying to do. Like, I get that it's supposed to be the collapsing temple and everything, but these noises, what is going on with these noises? Every animal seems to be living in its own personal sound effects hell. Like, no wonder they're so mad. And I can hear music in the background, but I forget what game song it is, or what movie song it is. The Garrus should be along the bottom here. There he is. All right, we're back to actually playing levels quickly. World War Jungle. Now we got the collapsing tower. Yep. This is the one that stymied me pretty good last night. So, we'll see what we do on this one. May God have mercy on whatever moderator admin at speedrun.com has to watch this run. Shoutouts to you. Like, the music sounds like Never Had a Friend Like Me, but I know it's not. Checkpoint. We have to be careful here, because if we mess around, we'll accidentally get all the gems, and that can trigger a bonus world, which is not something that you want. Because you might not believe this, but the goal is actually... Well, goal number one is to not do that. Mowgli, you just fall down there and think about what you've done. The goal of this game is to not be playing it for any longer than you absolutely have to. Here, 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 here. No, Mowgli, that's a bad Mowgli. Okay, go here. Why is that? Think about what you did, Mowgli. Why does it jump so hard for me to remember? I was getting up to the top like it was nothing. Here, here, here. Up. There, there, there. You go up a little bit farther. Skip that jump. Jump there. I'm at a loss. Anyway, we can perfect this movement tech for subsequent runs, I suppose. There must be a second checkpoint. Here. Jump, jump, jump. Skip that one. Jump there, then there. Thank you. The game let me look down before collapsing the platform. Because now we're getting pretty close to the end. This fight is absurd. It's almost like they wanted to make like an Apocalypse Now game. And instead of that, they decided, you know what? Jungle Book. The reason this was so difficult the other time was because I didn't know you want to save up your weapons for this guy. So instead of having weapons for this fight, I was using the vanilla... weapons against him, just getting wrecked. I mean, I appreciate the music picking up in intensity and everything, but... There we go. So other than the platforms falling way more times... Oh, I forgot we have the Crash Bandicoot mask. We have 20 seconds of Crash Bandicoot left. Chapter 9. There may only be 10 chapters. Although I'm pretty sure there were 11. It's a night map, you gotta find Bagheera, thing. There you go. And again, as timing goes, this doesn't have any runs. So, we just finish it and we're good to go. Which, thank goodness, because this run, especially compared to some other runs of this on other platforms, this run is not great. I know that there are people that can get it done on NES in like the tens of minutes. I need you to jump. Quite what I wanted, Mowgli, but apparently what we're gonna have to deal with. Now there's Bagheera. As long as we can find an adequate number of gems, we're close to the end. And of course, there were 2 right at the end. Not quite the optimal, routing, I suppose. Well, shoutouts to everyone who has hung around through this. This has been an adventure. But it is World Record Wednesday. We do say that. Also, Mowgli, if you would like to stop sitting in fire, I would appreciate that. Because the spicy background fire does hurt you. This isn't even as bad as Genesis Joe and Mac was. Genesis Joe and Mac was kind of just a nightmare. Down into the fire he goes. Okay, nice checkpoint, Moog. That's where Shere Khan is, too, so we're really close. I think I was a gem away from, like, an optimal route. It appears to be at least 2. There we go. Let's see, so maybe I should stop patting myself on the back so much. Excellent. Just right into the fire. We got 40 double nanas. Right into the fire again. Thank you for eating my jump input, man. Right through the old platform. Right through the old platform. Why, Mowgli? Why? I've given that a go before, Erish, and you're right, it's a really cool game. This is just as bad, if not worse, than Lion King. In terms of you just dying. I forgot we had the Crash Bandicoot masks and invincibility. Dude, will you die already? How many hits? Thank you. What? Oh. And now we have nothing. So, fun fact, if you hold down, which you have to do to throw bananas, good one. That hurt my soul. That one was rough. Nope, you can't throw bananas fast enough. I don't know that I've checked that out, Sanji, so I wouldn't be able to... wouldn't have it as a frame of reference. anytime, Mowgli, you want to decide to start throwing bananas faster, my dude, like, faster is better, bro. So, you know, you get on those fast bananas and we'll talk here. Maybe a time to take the strategic game over and try and just collect some more items as you play through the level again. Because you're just, like, stuck. It didn't seem like he was throwing them any faster there. Man, I beat him, again, when I play tested this. Because, you know, I didn't want to be horrible when I brought it to stream. When I tested this, I beat him like the second time. It wasn't even that difficult. But he's just absorbing everything tonight. Shere Khan and the iframes of absolute injustice. But if at first you don't succeed, get a horrible world record and let somebody bop it on SR.com. That's what they say, right? Appreciating that absolutely worthless. This is the route I remembered taking last time. There's a ton of gems up here. And you don't have to deal with the bottom half of the level at all. And it definitely feels like a more optimal path. Because see, at that point, we've already got everything we need. Just go here. There go all of our weapons again. There go all of our weapons again. You know, we're dead. Man. I can't believe that I got to the final boss and now I'm not going to beat this at all. Did not see that plot twist coming. Okay, good. More of the spitballs. The spitballs are key. The route we went earlier. Thank you, game. Finally, That was enraging. That was so annoying. But it's a time. It's done. If you want to bop that, feel free. I'm going to submit it to sr.com, and maybe at some point we'll go ahead and we'll rerun that sometime. But my goodness. Yeah, the power of bananas. It is good game time, Perished. We're good now.